Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I explained first part of Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Now I am going to explain second part of it. Now listen. As a 5-year-old, Bismillah Khan played gilli danda near a pond in the ancient state of Damrao in Bihar. Student writer is saying, when Ustad Bismillah Khan was 5 years old, he used to play gilli danda near a pond which was situated in ancient state of Damrao in Bihar. He would regularly go to nearby Bihariji temple to sing the Bhojpuri chant, at the end of which he would earn a big laddu weighing 1.25 kg, a prize given by the local Maharaja. And at that age, Ustad Bismillah Khan used to go to Bihariji temple to sing Bhojpuri chant, and at the end he used to receive 1.25 kg of laddu by local Maharaja as a prize. This happened 80 years ago, and the little boy has travelled far to earn the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. And after 80 years of this happening, at the age of 85, Ustad Bismillah Khan received the highest civilian award in India, the Bharat Ratna. Born on 21st March 1916, Bismillah Khan belonged to a well-known family of musicians from Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Bakhsh Khan was the Shehnai Nawaz of the Bhojpur King's Court. His father Pagambar Bakhsh and other paternal ancestors were also great Shehnai players. Ustad Bismillah Khan was born on 21st March in 1916 in a well-known family of musicians in Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Bakhsh Khan was the Shehnai Nawaz of Bhojpur King's Court. His father Pagambar Bakhsh and his paternal ancestors were great Shehnai players. The young boy took to music early in life. The young boy means Ustad Bismillah Khan. When he was young, when he was a boy, he started showing his interest in music. At the age of 3, when his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Banaras, now Varanasi, Bismillah was fascinated watching his uncle's practice the Shehnai. When Bismillah Khan was 3 years old, he went to his uncle's house in Banaras along with his mother. Along with his mother, he was fascinated by his uncle's performance. He was fascinated by his uncle's practice, the Shehnai. Soon Bismillah started accompanying his uncle Ali Bakhsh to the Vishnu temple of Banaras, where Bakhsh was employed to play the Shehnai. And after that, Ustad Bismillah Khan started going to Vishnu temple along with his uncle Ali Bakhsh, where his uncle was employed to play the Shehnai in the temple. Ali Bakhsh would play the Shehnai and Bismillah would sit captivated for hours on it. In the temple, while Ali Bakhsh used to play Shehnai, Bismillah Khan used to watch him intently for hours. Slowly he started getting lessons in playing the instrument and would sit practicing throughout the day. And slowly Bismillah Khan started getting lesson in playing Shehnai, and after getting lesson from his uncle, he used to practice throughout the day. For years to come, the temple of Balaji and Mangala Maiya and banks of Ganga became the young apprentice's favorite haunts, where he could practice in solitude. And he practiced in the temple of Balaji and Mangala Maiya and the banks of Ganga for many years. He practiced playing Shehnai in the temple of Balaji and Mangala Maiya and in the bank and on the banks of river Ganga for many years, because those places were the apprentices, trainees' favorite places where Bismillah Khan used to do practice in solitude. The flowing waters of the Ganga inspired him to improvise and invent ragas and were earlier considered to be beyond the range of Shehnai. Bismillah Khan was inspired by the flowing waters of Ganga to improve and invent new rocks in Shehnai, which were earlier considered to be beyond the range of Shehnai. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of this part of the lesson. I request you to read and write the explanation, and tomorrow I will explain next part of it. Thank you and have a nice day.